Hello, we are going to be going over some highly valuable content today. Okay, for the last 48 hours, I've been thinking a lot about Kim Jong-un, Kim Kardashian, who on Friday I was looking up tutorials on how to make fan edits when I thought about a fan edit that I saw of Kim Jong-un back in April, which led me down to the rabbit hole of researching fan edits of Kim Jong-un for a couple hours on Friday evening. That's how I spent the better portion of my night in. So I have a collection of Kim Jong-un fan edits. We are going to be starting this off with a banger, with a bomb content. This one is actually what inspired me to start this entire collection. I saw this on TikTok probably at the end of April. Let's just watch it. Okay. I've literally watched this clip probably at least 50 times. You might be thinking, this is not just a Kim Jong-un fan edit, this also includes Abby Lee Miller. Behind every K-pop star is a great choreographer. Yes, Kim Jong-un, my favorite K-pop idol. If you are not familiar with Dance Moms, there are some very iconic scenes that are embedded in this particular fan edit. The wheelchair one, the iconic fight between Abby and Kelly.
Get your finger out of my face!
Abby Lee Miller is probably the only woman in this world that is strong enough to put up with Kim Jong-un. She may be even more powerful. If you were to pair the two together, honestly would be scared for the world. I have this set to my lock screen. Like, that's how much I value this particular fan edit. I just want to preface this next video by saying this is by far not the best edited, but I want to recognize that it was ahead of its time. This was made in 2017, whereas the majority of these other ones were made in 2020. First of all, I love the submissive energy that is trying to communicate via the text. It makes me think Daddy Kim Jong-un, Daddy Kimmy, Daddy Kim Jong-un, Daddy of North Korea. All right, so this next one, I want you to basically look at it with open eyes. I don't want you to view it in the lens of having a bias against North Korea. Just for some context on this fan edit, it was released during the time that everybody thought that Kim Jong-un was dead. Just a couple things on this one. So when I first watched this fan edit, it kind of almost made me tear up. I believe that it effectively did its job at emotionally manipulating me, the viewer, into having some sort of sympathy for Kim Jong-un. Like, I don't really view him anymore after watching this as like an evil dictator, but rather just somebody that is misunderstood, somebody that needs to be guided and pushed in the right direction. Maybe he just needs to be surrounded by better people. Okay, for the next one, let's just get into it. I have some strong opinions on it, so let's just watch it.
Wow, Ethan, great moves. Keep it up. Proud of you.
This is what I would describe as lazy content. Like, the teacher assigned this 2 weeks ago and you procrastinated and waited until 10 p.m. the night before the assignment is due to put it together. I feel like this is just like somebody put together a slideshow with some pictures that are used in honestly every other edit. They opened up Microsoft PowerPoint, not even Microsoft PowerPoint, they opened up Google Slides and they just stuck in a bunch of images that everybody else is using on their projects. They didn't even bother. They didn't even bother to use transitions. Like, that's how lazy it is. I will have to say I did vibe with the music. So instead of a C minus, if I were the teacher, I would give them a C. But overall, very disappointing. I didn't really get anything out of this. I don't know what they were trying to communicate with this. What emotion towards Kim Jong-un were they trying to make me feel? I don't know. Okay, so the next one we're going to show you right here. Short 6-second clip. I love the 80s anime clips that were thrown in there. I think that really contributes to the vibe. I appreciate the fact that it also properly shows that North Korea has a really well-developed nuclear program. And I think that that is something that we cannot disregard when we're talking about the power and the grandeur of the North Korean regime. And this is just like one of those rare aesthetic vibes. I really dig it. I wish that there were an extended mix of this one. Overall, it's just a good edit.
Yeah, you ain't really fuck with me way back then, girl. How about now? Cause I'm up right now, and you suck right now.
Okay, so this one, we're seeing a very low effort slideshow, and you might think like there's nothing special about this, but I want to point attention to the fact that whoever created this is showing a glow up story, right? Like, Kim Jong-un was the underdog before. Now he's a stud, and he's the ruler of North Korea, and he has an entire country subjected to him. If that's not an inspiring story, I don't know what is. Okay, this next one, let's just get into it. It's another low effort one, but I think that there are elements of this one that you will really appreciate.
You so fucking precious when you smile. Hidden from the back and drive you wild. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes.
Like I said, low production value, but the thing that gets me about this one is the Debbie Ryan face. Kim Jong-un's face on like Radio Rebel or something. Wait, I'm gonna Photoshop that in. I'm editing right now. I cannot. I can't get over how good this is. The One Piece swimsuit. I wonder if I could find that somewhere. What? Okay, so we're just gonna go jump right into the next one real quick. Let's just watch this together. Okay, so a couple things about this one. I love the aesthetic. I love how it demonstrates North Korea's power and a threat to world peace. That is something that's very important to me when I'm saying a fan edit of Kim Jong-un, because North Korea's power is synonymous with his power. Also, this clip does really show Kim Jong-un's authority and his ability to command. I think that we have all of the right qualities as a good propaganda piece in this one. Okay, so you know, like when you're going to the movies and right before the previews, they have like a lot of like kind of informational type videos that are playing. I can see this playing in North Korean movie theaters before the previews. It's one of those types of videos. I actually would not mind seeing this in an American movie theater before the previews. Okay, so this next one, I don't really know what this video is. I wouldn't really call it a fan edit. I've watched this one on loop about like 20 times right now, and I feel like it has a deeper meaning. I just don't understand. Like, this is something really there's something really poetic about it. Okay, this one has to be probably one of my most favorite. I want you to just watch this. Watch the entire thing.
Like we met. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
First off, phenomenal editing. Somebody put in hours of work into this, and I appreciate every single moment of this fan edit. Second of all, great choice of audio. Both that combined with the editing just greatly increased my serotonin levels. If I were somebody who was subjected to the North Korean dictatorial regime, I would watch this and think that my life is worth living despite widespread famine and poverty. I actually, when I first saw this on Friday, I probably watched it about 30 times. And the fact that it only has 2,500 views, like, that is not okay. Alright, that is all of the edits that I have for you. I hope that you really took away something from this. I don't know what you would have taken away. Follow me on TikTok and subscribe. Bye.